If you've separated from a narcissist and want them to regret or even come crawling back to you, it may seem impossible, but it can be achieved if you know what to do exactly. In this episode, I will share the secret that will help you accomplish this very easily. While my approach to discussing this is in the form of general advice to facilitate information transfer, it's important to know that everything we discuss about narcissism isn't specific to any particular gender, whether it's women or men. Narcissistic personalities can exist in individuals of any gender. Thank you very much for your support. If you find this content helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for helping to share this message with those who can benefit from it. The advice I'm about to give may be suitable for people who have to deal with a narcissist and can't completely cut ties due to reasons like having children, financial dependence, or the narcissist being a family member. However, if you have already completely severed ties, there's no need to engage with the narcissist further. Your separation from them is already a significant consequence for them. First thing you need to know is that a narcissist really hates to see their former victim happy or when their victim ignores them. When you ignore a narcissist, they are forced to exert tremendous effort to get your attention because they cannot live without that attention. Even though narcissists are incredibly stubborn, you can make them regret leaving you using this method. One of the best ways to start is by acting as if you don't care at all that they left you. Take these steps, and believe me, you will be much better off. They will be far away from you, and it won't take long before you find the narcissist coming back to you, begging and going crazy to know how you're doing without them. The first step is to post amazing pictures of yourself on social media. As I mentioned earlier, narcissists cannot stand to see you happy. Your happiness infuriates them. Your life with the narcissist was filled with misery and suffering, which is why they won't accept that you could be happy in your life after getting rid of them. When a narcissist abandons you without any mercy and without caring about your feelings and pain, they assume that you have nothing to offer. However, if they see you living happily or that your life has become better since your relationship with them ended, they will become furious and filled with anger. After a period of separation, try to change your life. Take vacations, go out, and live your life completely opposite to how you were living before. Take many pictures of yourself during these trips and happy times, and show your happiness through these pictures. Start sharing these photos on your social media profiles, the ones you're sure the narcissist follows. When the narcissist sees these pictures, they will become extremely angry and start thinking of ways to remove you from the new happy life you're living. Once the narcissist sees these pictures, they will have an intense desire to disrupt your happiness. The only way they can do that is by trying to re-enter your life or your relationship. That's why you need to be prepared for this step. The narcissist will start trying to get back into your life. You should consider that you have prepared everything for the narcissist to start their attempts to return to your life. They will start contacting you after seeing the pictures, but you don't need to respond immediately. Let the narcissist choose the right time to initiate contact from their perspective. When the narcissist starts behaving this way, be careful not to respond to their attempts to communicate. You must completely ignore the narcissist because this will drive them crazy in an extremely harsh way. The narcissist will start using their tactics, which they are sure will yield immediate results with you, just like during your relationship with them. After you ignore them, the narcissist will resort to emotional manipulation and love bombing. You'll find the narcissist sending you gifts and heavy-handed love messages, anything they think might affect you. They will do this with the sole purpose of trying to bring you back into their life. This is their primary mission at this point. So, when you ignore the narcissist despite all of this, expect them to put in every effort to try to win you back and have you again. Afterward, move on to the next stage, and remember, you now have control over the situation. You are the one managing and controlling what's happening. The narcissist is planning to regain control over you, but it's your turn now. Start by completely blocking the narcissist on all communication channels they use to contact you, such as social media, email, and phone. The goal of this complete block is to make the narcissist aware that you have blocked them and that they have no way to reach you. This will instill fear and extreme frustration in the narcissist, and they will do anything to find a way to contact you. The narcissist will try to reach you through your workplace or any place they think you might be. Make sure to continue the block for at least a few weeks. When you find the right time, give the narcissist a very slim chance of reconnecting with you. As soon as the narcissist contacts you, you will be amazed at the level of desperation they have reached because of you. During your relationship with the narcissist, they were very keen on keeping you in a constant state of fear, anxiety, and helplessness, making sure you felt powerless and unable to act. This was to ensure that you were always with them and that they maintained control over you. However, at this moment, the narcissist will realize that you have freed yourself from the constraints they imposed. They will do everything they can to try and pull you back into those constraints, but they will see you as a completely different person. All you need to do in this stage is to create a success plan for yourself. Start doing something new, share your progress and achievements on social media, just as we discussed. The narcissist will definitely not like the new mindset and progress you've made. They will try to enter your life again to disrupt and destroy all the progress you've made, but now they see you as a completely different person. You can try to convince the narcissist at this point that the relationship is over for good. Even if you happen to meet the narcissist, your main task should be to present yourself as someone who has firmly moved on, insisting that what existed between you two is truly over, and that their presence no longer has any effect on you. The narcissist's response in this situation will be that they may accept your words but without completely severing the relationship. They will try to leave a door open between you two, hoping that there might be a chance to bring you back into the relationship. Try to make it clear that the relationship has officially ended, whether you initiated the breakup or the narcissist did. Ensure that the narcissist is convinced that the relationship is over between you two. The next step in making the narcissist come crawling back to you is when you enter into a new relationship, and more importantly, when that new relationship is strong and emotionally fulfilling. Try to take pictures of your new relationship and share them on your social media, as the narcissist will be closely monitoring you. At the moment the narcissist realizes that you are in a new, happy relationship, their jealousy and anger will intensify, and they will start planning to re-enter your life. To make the narcissist want you back, make them realize that you have a lot to offer, especially in terms of the happiness and fulfillment you find in your new relationship. Show the narcissist that you have become a source of supply again, because when they left you, they believed you had nothing more to offer, and they won't be able to resist the desire to have you back. You can make the narcissist come crawling back if you manage to play their own game, especially the love-bombing strategy they used with you before. Send them certain messages that make them feel you miss them and that you miss the unique qualities they found in you. Here, the narcissist won't be able to resist coming back to you. This is where you can make the narcissist talk to you again, understanding that you were the reason for the breakup. The narcissist will consider this opportunity golden to re-enter your life and, importantly, will see you as a completely different person. Narcissists love it when their victim pleads with them because it gives them a sense of control and dominance. When you communicate with the narcissist and make it clear that you fully accept that you were the cause of the breakup, it will fuel their ego tremendously. They will reach out to you extensively to hear your regret. After that, in the next step, you start by gradually lifting all the restrictions you had placed on the narcissist through all means available to you to prove to them that you are now ready for reconciliation. You attempt to let the narcissist know that you genuinely want to lift the ban, but you are constrained due to your new relationship that imposes this restriction on you. And of course, your new relationship was the reason for your separation from the narcissist. The narcissist is now extremely happy and feels a tremendous sense of victory because this guarantees your return under their control once again. Keep in mind that what you are about to do will indeed make the narcissist come crawling back to you, as we mentioned, but not out of love for you or remorse. Instead, they will return to assess the situation once again and start planning anew to break you and destroy you entirely. What we are saying is not about breaking the narcissist's spirit or seeking revenge after your separation from them. However, be aware that if you do manage to return to the narcissist, your life will likely become a tragedy because the narcissist's desired revenge will be terrible, and their punishment for you will be indescribable. Of course, if you find yourself back with the narcissist and you genuinely feel strong at that moment and believe you can make them return to you in the way we mentioned, and you can tame the narcissist, then go ahead. But if you don't have the ability to deal with the narcissist after this return, My advice is not to do anything we've mentioned, as the result will be very unfavorable. I hope you have benefited from this episode, and I haven't taken up too much of your time. Inshallah, God willing, we will meet in the next episode with a new topic on narcissism. Thank you, and peace and blessings be upon you.